Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with episode 10 of my Fjordur playthrough. And I tamed myself a Carnoraptor off camera and I've been having fun in the swamp with it. So, like, see that poor Parasaur up there? So, this thing's got a couple attacks. Left click is bite. C is kind of roar. X is a different roar. And it can jump. Now right click though is a charge attack. And you'll keep charging until you hit a button again. Now I kind of glanced off that one. Hey, there's an Nakatina there. But yeah, no, it's pretty good for taking things out pretty quick. See, there's another Parasaur. Okay. See if I can get this lined up better this time. Sometimes if you're lucky, you can actually hit 2 to 3 times with the charge attack. And yeah, took out that Fiomia with one hit. That Oxalate has decided it wants to kill. You can have it. As long as I can check its level out here afterwards. Anthracosaurus. Oh, I was taming a level 60 around here by that was an accidental tame. The Anthracosaurus. Oh, you're level 48. Go away. I want a higher level Oxalea than that. Well, the white was kind of cool. Dinocheirus, you're level 48 as well. I missed. It stepped on my head. And let's see. Where was that Anthraco that stole a piece of bait? There it is. 300 meters away. Alright. Not too far. I mean, oh, okay, I hit water. That stops your charge. But you can cover ground pretty quick in a straight line with that charge attack, too. Okay, just got piranha'd. And oh, you can't launch off the ledges with it. Like if you hit a cliff, it stops you. Oh, there's a Carno over here, huh? Now, for some reason, everything seems to target this thing like it's a small carnivore. So it's making taming things kind of sort of difficult. Alright, cool. So, level 60 now. Carnoraptor leveled up. Awesome. This thing started off at like 600% melee. I've leveled it up a lot since I got in here. But one of the main reasons I'm in here is actually Sarco skin, which I've gotten 2 pieces of so far. I'm too heavy to be picking more up, it looks like. Okay. Let's get up here. And, wrong inventory. Toss that. I got a lot of hide now too, which is awesome. Something else I've been working on is trying to get resources built up. Here you can have that little bit of hide. That can get tossed, so can that. It's only 300 fiber. I'll go ahead and toss that. I don't feel like going down there. There you go. There's that Sarco pouch. And skin. Thank you. Yeah, if I'm going to be fighting anything more than like some of the Gamma bosses. Are you trying to get to me to, okay. I think it was trying to get cared. You know, cared for, and, so it was ignoring food. Alright. Yeah, this thing's got some pretty crazy colors too, actually. Brick red, it's got the forest green. I think it, what do they call it, papyrus or something for that kind of shady yellowish white, off-white, what do you want to call it? But I should probably head on back to base now. I did find this area though. And it's not an actual cave or anything, it's just a little cubby hole that you can kind of hang out in if you want to, I guess. I don't know what kind of base, you know, you want to set up in a swamp, but this would be the place to do it. It's got 2 entrances to it. You can cover them both up with gates or whatever, fences, and so on and so forth. Most of these rocks are destructible, so you could clean it up a little bit and actually have a pretty good amount of room to set up shop in here. This would be really handy actually in a PvP server. I mean, because there's only 2 ways in. And you can see both of them from up on that little ridge right there. And get cover out of it while you're at it. Alright, let's go ahead and zip on over this way. And I've been kind of salvaging all the dinosaur corpses in the area as well. So, 1,600 spoiled meat, yeah. 3,100 organic polymer. That's not bad at all to get. Yeah, this thing's actually really good for getting around with. And, whoa. There we go. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what I was on. I was on my Sauropelta when I tamed it, so. It does tend to ignore the larger dinos and whatnot as well, which does help. And, oh, I forgot about this being up here. Those Anthracosaurus are, yeah, they shock you if you let them. So, like an electric amphibian, pretty much. Can you get up that now? There we go. And we got a Fiamia around here. Oh, there's a Oxalate over here. Yeah, there's... Oh, hey. Kind of a ruined out stone building here. I guess you could reinforce the walls or whatever and move into that. Oh hey, we got a Pelagornis. Alright, what are you level-wise? 336. I will make you my friend because you're the only one I've seen that was over... Oh, okay, snake coming after me. There we go. And yep, there it goes. Yeah, Oxalate is the, they like the corpses. And there's actually quite a few Pelagornis that like to land on this island too, which is kind of cool. Oh, you targeted me. Dang it. I was going to try to tame a snake, but it didn't quite work out. Alright, and yeah, that time the charge managed to hit twice. Oh, I got a Dinocheirus up here. I don't have anything to tame you with. 132. Yeah, you're not worth leaving alive anyway. I got caught on the body as it... When they die now, I'm not sure exactly what happened. But in the latest update, they just jump into the air and then flop over sideways. And if you're relatively close to them, then you get taken for a bit of a ride. Alright, cool. Will not attack unless provoked. Means I can actually, like, sit over a corpse now and not get hurt. Alright, so... Oh, was this the... Is this the 120? Yeah, okay, I was unconscious anyway. The snakes nailed him, so knocked him out. Not like I could have done anything about that anyway. Hey, do you want a pet? Yeah, you like being pet. These guys, if I want to tame them, I'm going to have to wait till they wake up before I can do anything. Inventory? Nothing in there. Okay. Not like I have the stuff to tame the snails with anyway. They like the herbivore baits and all that. Which I should probably actually get this guy back to base anyway. So I might as well stop by and, here. Some more food. Yeah, I figured you'd be hungry by now. Yeah, let's go ahead and swap out dinosaurs here. Because this guy, he's got a bit of stuff to them, or on them, but not huge amounts. But I want to take something over that can harvest some of the trees and whatnot. So I'm thinking we're going to take the Segnosaur. Now I just have to get far enough away that I don't take anybody else with me. Oh, I almost forgot the bait. I have a third Gigantoraptor now. I finally found a female. I've got an Oviraptor now, who has some level ups. Okay. And he's increasing the egg production of, well, pretty much everything. He's technically on Wander, but I have him hooked up to a hitch post, so he can't run anywhere. It's a good way of keeping dinos that only work while wandering in one place. Alright, and... Botany Bale, I think is what it's called, right? Yeah, I've only got 2. Okay. Let's see. Baits. That's like the top tier herbivore bait. Now, there are kibble baits I can make, but they're species specific. Well, kinda. You know, certain ones... Whatever their preferred taming kibble is the kibble bait they prefer. So... The hell just... Oh, Pteranodon walked by. And I got my monkeys down here, which... I put a witch hat on one, and then a bulldog hat on the other one. Which just reminds me way too much of that stupid puppy monkey baby thing. I got myself also an N+ item collector, which they changed the skin on it. He used to be in like a wingsuit. Now he's got a hazmat shirt on, desert goggles, the hazmat gloves, and it looks like desert pants and boots. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but he's scooping up any eggs that get laid out here. And I can show the range on this guy, and it's actually big enough to include all of this. I mean, he's got a pretty decent range to him, which is rather nice. And then you can go through and you can actually filter exactly what you want him to pick up. See, I've got Pest over there. This is my Bonguela, and then I've got, unnamed yet, but Geosternbergia. Pretty high level too, but I mean, look at the head on that thing. Look at the bill. I mean, that is, yeah. They've got a special, or their right-click attack is a peck attack, which does almost no damage, but depending on what part of the body you hit, it gets a damage multiplier. And it can easily one-shot things if you hit it like in the head. I think, then I've got a bunch of stuff I tamed up while I was over there. We got a toad, got a couple Dilos, a couple Dimorphodons. I got myself a Dimetrodon, which is something I really wanted. I'm just going to pitch that. And then I got myself that Anthracosaurus, which literally translates to coal lizard, and it's an amphibian, so yeah. But its muscles are found in coal seams, so I guess it makes sense. Alright. Hey, buddy. Miss me? You ready to be fed by hand yet? Yeah, you are. Okay, cool. And how are these things doing? Yeah, they actually wake up fairly quickly. And the other one's right here. Oh, the other one's awake now. It's just, it has to heal before it'll come out of its shell. So, that's a bit of a downside. Do I get anything special out of this tree? Just some thatch, okay. Berries and stuff. I should probably check on the Oxalia again. Ready to, yep. Ready to have some lunch? Yep, there you go. And are you gonna ask for care? Doesn't look like it. Yep, there you go. Freaking go figure. Feels nurtured and cared for by you, and are you gonna give a gift? Nope, okay. So, oh yeah, like Dimorphodon. Yeah, I wanted to get some more mushrooms while I was over here, so that I actually have a decent amount. And I wanted to get some of the swamp plant stuff here. But mainly these trees here. Only one rare mushroom. Dang. But I want to get rare mushrooms and rare flowers, which this is the place to do that, so. These trees here are the ones that give you rare mushrooms. You think these ones would, since they actually have mushrooms growing on them, but nothing. And then I can get rare flowers just by, these things here do that? Oh, look, you just died. Let's see. Yeah, 65 rare flowers so far. Yeah, the pond weeds are the way to go. This thing, yeah, it's the sea attack. There we go. That's what harvest corpses. Did I? Okay, I leveled up twice. I got the venom. Okay, cool. That's what I was curious about. All right. Now these trees, yeah, they don't do anything for the good stuff. Let's see. Where did my... Which direction was that Oxalea? And the Ocatinas. I did kind of wander off a bit, didn't I? Whoops. Well, I've got the tracker, which is built into the main game now, so... Where is that? There it is. Like, where'd the icon go? Yeah, Segnosaurs are great because they can harvest actually quite a bit of stuff. They're not the greatest at wood, but... I mean, flint, metal, berries, all that fun stuff. Hey, it's moving. Oh, you saw me, huh? You won't care? Oh, you're hungry anyway. Now, do you want care? Or did I miss that window of opportunity? Oh, good job. Thank you. It's wonderful. And... Oh, hey, you're dropping paste. Cool, that's why I want you. Hey, have one of those. It's got everything you like in it. The botany bales are pretty close to the same recipe as the sweet veggie cake, plus a couple things added to it. Hey, let me pet you. Oh, really? I thought that would, Do you want care now? Is that what this is about? Yeah, there you go. Now you're tame. And you're coming with me. Actually, oh, I was going to look at stats real quick, but I can do that from the soul orb. So, let's see. We're looking at, what? Oh, 15,000 health is pretty good, actually. 4,400 stamina. Melee damage, 842%. No levels in movement speed. Wow. That's unheard of. 93 levels in oxygen, though. That's not the greatest for things. Hey, I haven't fed you yet at all. Okay. Oops, I just drank some water instead of throwing that out. And are you ready to, there you go. Okay, I can hand feed them both now, so let's put the botany bales into slot 0. You like being pet? Very good. So do you. And now they are both at the stage where they're going to want care occasionally. I'm curious to see how they ask. They don't really. Okay. I mean, they'll come up to me to ask for care, but usually a creature's asking for care animation is their I am now attacking you animation. And yeah, Ocatina can't do that, so most they can do is they can poop on things. Hey, awesome. And I got another Ocatina, or I have an Ocatina. Passive production of cementing paste is that's always a good thing. And there's this one here, who's now tamed as well. That was one of the other main reasons I came over here. I wanted to Dimetrodon and to see if I could find Ocatinas here, because I didn't remember seeing them the first couple of times I was here. So, nice surprise that they were here. And might as well grab some of this while I'm here. Don't really have a use for the mushrooms quite yet, but I figure I might as well stock up on them while I can. That was almost 400 plant X seeds. Alright, what level are you? 204? Okay. Get in there, Fluffykins. My shoulder pet is fighting for 129 damage. Oops, I just hit the Shunosaur because it stuck its head in the way. Are you gonna attack? You're gonna try. I was actually thinking about trying to tame the Shunosaur. It was a level 228. Not great. Alright. How's my inventory looking? Whew. Right. I was trying to get to 2,000 and that worked out. Alright. So, nice thing is there's a bunch of river rocks around here, so not like I'm really needing metal right now. I need to cook it up, not harvest it. Although harvesting it is, it's not a bad thing to, not a bad idea to constantly keep that up. And the flint is always nice. Now, what did I just bounce off of there? Oh, it is a rock in there, okay. Thought it might have been like another snail or something hiding inside the bushes. Alright, I just saw a Suchomimus. Where did you run off to? There you are. Are you gonna attack me? Or are we cool? Just gonna hang out here in this area and see if it comes after me. No, I think we're good. Level 36. Yeah, come here. You're taking up valuable space in the spawning pool. Come on. They always just like flop around weirdly like that. Alright, what about you? You are a level 60 male. It's a shame because you actually had some pretty good colors too. Oh, I just killed a Dilo in the bushes. Whoops. There it is. Alright, so... Whoop. Yeah, the Sauropelta is nuts when it comes to gathering stone, and it actually gathers a decent amount. I do not have a Phiomia yet. You're level 60? This shouldn't take long. But it gathers a decent amount of metal whenever you gather stone with it, and like a Dodic, no flint. Which is not necessarily a good thing, honestly. Alright, look, 9 rare mushrooms. What tree was I hitting? Oh, what level are you? 108. I might be able to get you both at the same time. There you go. But yeah, I've got the Segno for flint, and I've got the Sauropelta now for... You hungry yet? No? Wow. But the Sauropelta for basically, you know, flint, thatch. They both get metal, which is kind of cool. But yeah, 700 flint out of that was not bad. Alright, has that one, like, eaten again yet or not? Yeah, it just did. Okay, cool. Alright, now, how many... Oh, I've only got one pod left. Well, looks like I wasted a botany bale on that one, the 108 over there. The funny thing is, Segnos can actually take on rock golems and do a halfway decent job of taking them out, too. A lot of it is they're like the perfect speed to circle around a rock golem. And then it's not like they do extra damage, but they're also small enough that it has a hard time hitting them with half the attacks. Alright, am I going to regret not being able to tame you? No. Okay. Almost got caproed there. Hey, you... Oh, what the hell did I just, like, stir up over here? How did the capro miss me twice? I just wanted some experience before I took off. I mean, that capro came by at head height twice and, like, just barely behind me both times. That was odd. I was fully expecting to have to, like, try to fend it off with my pike or something. Which I need to do something about that. That is not the best weapon. I mean, it's just a base primitive pike. Oh, is that the one I was trying to kill? Did he get stuck? Hi. Yeah, that was the one I was trying to kill. Got wedged in between a couple trees. Yeah, the Suchomimes try to run when they get low, which is honestly not a horrible idea. But doesn't always work out quite so good. Alright, so we're going to grab a few more rare mushrooms, maybe some rare flowers from here. Look at that. The swamp is eating that house there. That is kind of cool how they set that up. I just love how the trees lose texture when I break them. But yeah, no, I mean, the swamp is reclaiming those buildings. Oh, yep. I'm getting to the point now where I can barely move. Time to go back to base. We're level 312. Son of a... Alright, and... There you go. Tell you what, I'll meet everybody back at base. Alright, just back to base, and... I think my Signosaurus is stuck now. Yeah, it's kind of wedged into the teleport platform. So yeah, I basically got really up close and personal with the Oxalea, and speaking of which, you can quit following me now. And the teleport bubble managed to carry us both back here. Yeah, can I get actually like 2 of these, please? Because I have another one in my inventory. Alright, so here's your saddle. 15,000 health. Here's your saddle. 12,000. So 468 versus 504. Male and female. Wow. They can be mate boosted now. So Oxaleas are, well, attack-wise, they're pretty much on par with a Spino without the hydration buff. Now, they're basically just a lighter version of the Spino that doesn't do as good in water or around water. But they are also, in the traditional sense, they're actually also a passive tame. So you just have to basically give them meat or whatever. And let's see. I think I can come over, say by here, just run off this edge. Yeah. No fall damage. It's kind of nice. And I'm kind of curious to see what this purple drop's got in it. It's stuck on trees here. Silencer attachment, which actually I found out helps prevent recoil, so guess it would be good on the, like, the assault rifle. What is... Oh, that's one of those honey rocks, isn't it? Yeah. There's 2 of them right here. Cool. I have to remember that. I've been using the one over the other side of the island, the first one I found. And it's, honestly, it is a little bit of a hike over there, so especially with the things that can harvest the rock effectively. They're not always the fastest dinosaur. Alright, up we go. Yeah, since last episode, well, I got 2 Oxalias now. It's a bit of a given. Let's see. Got another Edmontosaur. Got a second Sauropelta that I just found wandering around. It's like, okay, yeah, you gotta come with me. Got a third Giganotoraptor. So I can now start breeding these guys up if I wanted to. I might do that for the dragon fight, honestly. Especially after that one just annihilated those wyverns. Yeah. Let's see, I've got... I could breed monkeys up too. Try to get some really interesting colors out of them, I guess. Alright, let's get some of these guys put away here. Free up some orbs. And I got some dinos sitting in the soul storage system. So, you can go there. You can go there. And I'm just going to jack your weight, I think. Actually, that's not all that great. Got a Thiomia now, so hooray for fertilizer. Anthracosaurus, which this is one of like the most hideous things out there. I mean, just... It's kind of got a crocodilian body shape, right? It's a shape of the body, it makes sense for a water predator, right? But I mean, just that face. It's like, I'm sorry. Look at that. I don't know what it is about that, especially since this one's like pure white, so it has like no detail in the sunshine. Yeah, I don't know. Dimorphodon. And a Dimorphodon. And they pop weird directions when you throw them down. Dilo. Dilo. Beelzebufo. Dimetrodon. And that's it. Okay. So the Dimetrodon is going to be great whenever I go to get into breeding, because this thing is a living AC unit. Just stack up melee damage and you'll be fine. Dilos are good for eggs. Same with actually Dimorphodons when you get down to it. And I kind of like the Dimorphodons anyway. So what level are you anyway? You're 198, you are 306. Yeah. Max level I can get tamed is 540, so they're not doing all that great. I'm going to get you up some health first, I think. Now, Sauropelta. One thing it got was 70,000 stone whenever I took it out and about. It's got I think stone only weighs 20% in its inventory. And then it was another like 12,000 wood. It was 11,000 metal. And then all this stuff as well. Which I can't even carry. Barely, I can. Right now I'm at the point where I can't move. But get rid of that and that. Should help a bit. And I really don't need meat anymore. Okay, yeah, I can kind of move. Alright, first stop is going to be the food trough over there. Oh, freaking tails. I know it's like realistic and stuff like that, but can we please make most of these tails just like no collision box, please? Or maybe they can just make them stop wagging their tails all the time. I know it makes them seem more alive and stuff like that, but come on here. Especially like that. You know, I mean, look how long that damn tail is. Make like the last third of it, like, no collision on it. That would be nice. Oh, we're out of berries over here, actually. Here, you can have some of that and that. Oh, yeah. And there's eating noises from all over the place now. Oh, that would have been embarrassing to have things start starving to death all around me. Let's see. Some of that. Some more trophies. And I did manage to kill that Giga a few episodes ago at the volcano. There's enough resources around there I could keep making spear bolts, and yeah, the spear bolts do a pretty decent amount of damage, honestly. With the current crossbow, it's like 1200 damage when they hit. Like 1250-ish. If I can get a headshot, which unfortunately you can't with Gigas, and it's even more. And a couple hundred metal, and 400 of that. Awesome. So we're getting there. We're finally starting to build up resources. And I've got another 2,000 metal in here. But one of the things I wanted to get into this episode, if I can, which I should be able to, is I want to get started on some of the steampunk stuff. So the first thing I need is to learn some engrams, apparently. Level 25, I think, is where they start. And 25, here we go. I mean, there's a whole bunch of, like, chairs and stuff like that. Decorations. Blueprint maker. I've never used the blueprint maker, actually. No. I'm going to hold off on some of the stuff. I will learn the stone bridge, though. And we'll learn this stuff. Might as well learn that. Metal Blast Forge is what I needed from this list here, though. And actually, here, let's just also, I'm going to need the Industrial Copper Forge and Steam Multiforge already learned. Okay, good. That thing, it's expensive. It's freaking loud, but it is so worth it. Just don't put it anywhere close to like where you're going to be spending any length of time, because it's, like I said, it's loud. All right, so let's go ahead and grab us one of these. And come on out here. It can sit here for now, I guess. Yeah, it kind of fits. Can I get by? No. The only stuff back there is stuff that needs to be recycled anyway. So, it's all the extra picks and axes, hatchets and stuff like that. Alright, so first thing first though, this thing is going to need some spark powder. So, let's pull like 50. That's how this thing runs. Is it, well, gas, gunpowder, or spark powder to activate. Not a problem. I'm going to need to start making this wonderful smelted copper ore though. But that, see there, it needs coal. Well, coal is made out of wood. So let's go ahead and get some wood over here. Okay, come on. There we go. And let's grab like 5,000 for now. And there we go. And one of the cool things about this is it can also process metal faster and more efficiently than the refining forge can. Now, 1 coal, 1 metal equals 1 ingot. And then it processes, I think, like 48 or 56, something like that at a time. So, oh, there we go. We're making more coal. And the other thing I need over here is going to be stone. This thing's going to make its own metal ingots for this, so. But I'm just waiting for this to finish so I can definitely check for sure, right? So 4106 becomes 4708, which was, that's 28, actually, 28 metal used to create 56 ingots. So it actually creates 2 ingots per ore now. A little bit broken, but I like it. And honestly, it just saves you time on collecting stuff. It's not like metal's really all that hard to come by. It's just a time sink. And then we're going to start turning coal, metal ingots, and stone into smelted copper ore. And we get 2 of those per recipe, so, or 2 of those per crafting cycle, I should say. Man, something needs to happen with your hands, because that just, it looks like your arms are paralyzed, dude. Of course, also look how, like, wimpy your arms are. Like, your biceps like the size of mine. But yeah, I mean, here at least, I mean, they're held a little more dynamically. You know, there's a bit of curve to it. Got a little bit of bulk to it, you know, make it look like it actually do some damage. And these look like you're paralyzed from, like, the waist up. What the hell? Just kind of dangling there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get more of this crafted up. So the thing is, actually, do it here. To get started in this mod now, I also am going to need the Steam workstation. That requires 50 smelted copper ore. Well, we're up to 14 now. And I'm going to need more after that because I need to make the industrial copper forge. This thing. Which needs 200 smelted copper ore. And I didn't mean to learn that, oh well. I just meant to learn those 2 and then I'm like, just autopiloted on down. And I've got 42.99 engram points left. I'm good for now, I think. But this thing can make copper plates, which, like say if we want to make the steam tannery, well that requires 50 copper plates. So definitely need the industrial copper forge here after a while. And I'm going to need a absurd amount of crystal. Yeah, that's like 1/100th of what I'm going to need. I mean, it's, yeah, it's an absurd amount of crystal, honestly, when you get down to it. to make these wonderful glass panels here. And you need 5 crystal per panel, which is one of the reasons it's bad. But then you need 1 panel per copper plate you make, for whatever reason. So, yeah. Gonna need a lot of crystal. The good news is, there's some available not too far away from me. Is my Segnosaur free now that I, yeah, now you can move. Let's get you over here close to the door. But the Segnosaur is actually good at harvesting crystal. And there's some not too far away from here that's relatively easy to get to. Your tail is causing issues, buddy. There. I should keep it out of the way. Alright, and leveled up again, so started focusing on weight yet again. And I should be able to grab like that as well, right? So, lots of stone, lots of thatch. Good stuff. Good times here, right? Because once I actually start working on everything, would be really the best way to put it, I'm going to need a lot of resources. And I mean, look at all the berries and everything I got too as well. And meat, and you can keep the fish. It's the only meat that thing eats, so I'm encumbered. Like half a pound away. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to have to give it some time to cook up copper ore for me. And then I've got to get that Segnosaur emptied out so I can go on a crystal run with it. Which will take a little while. There we go, and I can grab like that stuff out. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll see everybody in just a moment here.